Hello everyone, this is Mahendra Pratap Singh from Department of Biotech Engineering, Institute of Engineering and Technology, Bundelkhand University, Jhansi. So today I am going to deliver topic sequence alignment. So first of all, we will discuss introduction of sequence and introduction of alignment. It means what is the sequence and what is the alignment. So it means we define sequence. Sequence is simply one dimensional arrangement of monomers uh, to be linked by peptides bond, polypeptide bond to form polymers, biopolymers of biomolecules, yeah, macromolecules. So we can say this is structural information of macromolecules is called sequence. And what is alignment? Alignment is coordination, matching of coordinates of sequence, yeah, nucleotide residues, yeah, we can say residues of macromolecules to find a common character pattern. So we will discuss how we do this. Sequence alignment. Sequence alignment, as you know, what is sequence? Sequence is linear arrangement, yeah, one dimensional arrangement of monomers to be linked by polypeptides bonds, yeah, linked by peptide bond to form biopolymers. So there are two methods for sequence alignment. First is global alignment method, and second one is local alignment method. These are the two methods by which we align two sequence. So first we take global alignment. What is global alignment? How we done this? Global alignment means, suppose you have sequence 1 of residue A, T, C, G, A, G, C and so on, and sequence 2 A, G, C, T, A, C, G and so on. These are the two sequence. We find the common, what is the purpose? Purpose is sequence alignment is to find the common character pattern of residues. Yeah, you can say correspondence, yeah, establishment of correspondence between two residues is the purpose of sequence alignment. We find, we analyze phylogeny or structural or functional analysis of any macromolecules by the sequence alignment. This is the purpose or application of sequence alignment. So global alignment method, we take sequence 1 of residue 1 aligned with sequence 2 of all residues 1 by 1, means from start of second sequence of first residue to end of the last residue, means we establish correspondence between first sequence, first residue to correspondence between second sequence of all residues. This is called global alignment method. Second one is local alignment. Suppose we have sequence same as A, G, C, T, C, A and so on. Second sequence A, G, T, A, C, T, A and so on. In local alignment, there is comparison or alignment between high correspondence residues, means that we can say here A and A is the highest correspondence residues between these two sequence. G and G, this is the highest correspondence residues between these two sequence. C and C, this is the highest correspondence residues between these two sequence. So, we say that there is no start और there is no end, in between कहीं भी सीक्वेंस का अलाइनमेंट हो सकता है. सो हम इसको कहते हैं लोकल अलाइनमेंट मेथड या लोकल सीक्वेंस अलाइनमेंट. फ्रॉम स्टार्ट टू एंड तक कहीं भी हमारा करस्पॉन्डेंस हो सकता है, इसको हम कहेंगे लोकल अलाइनमेंट मेथड. देयर आर सम algorithms used for sequence alignment. First one, pairwise alignment. Algo. Second one, multiple sequence alignment, and third is word based alignment. These are the different methods. Pairwise includes dot matrix method, dot matrix algorithm, dynamic programming method dynamic programming algorithm. Multiple sequence alignment includes progressive alignment algorithm and iterative alignment algorithm. Word based include BLAST and FASTA. These are the three methods or different algorithms which is used for sequence alignment. Pairwise alignment includes dot matrix method, dynamic programming method. Multiple sequence alignment algorithm includes progressive alignment method, iterative alignment method, and word based alignment includes BLAST and FASTA. This is used for single sequence. Suppose we have one unknown sequence. If we want to find structural similarity of these unknown sequence, then we perform BLAST or FAST. In case of we have two or more than two sequence, we perform either pairwise alignment of this dot matrix method, dynamic programming method, or if we have more than two sequence, we perform multiple sequence alignment by the progressive alignment method or by the iterative alignment method. So, these are the classification you can say, or these are the different types of algorithms which is used for sequence alignment. So, first we discuss dot matrix method, pairwise alignment from dot matrix method. Pairwise alignment by dot matrix method. This is also called as 2D matrix method, 2D matrix method, also called as dot plot method, dot plot method. So, how we do this? Suppose we have sequence 1 A, T, C, G, A, G and so on. Second sequence A, T, C, G, C, A, T and so on. So, in this method in this algorithm, these two sequence plot, as you know by the name, these two sequence plotted on 2D matrix or 2D graph. One sequence is in horizontal position and other sequence is in vertical position. So, we do this. A, T, C, G. Sequence 1 A, T, C, G, A and so on in horizontal position. Sequence 2 A, T, G, C, A and so on in vertical position. This is a matrix like this. So, we can we already explained there are two types of algorithm, two types of methods, global alignment or local alignment. So, pairwise alignment dot matrix basically follows follows global alignment method. Global alignment method, it means we compare sequence residue of first residue of first sequence to all residues of other sequence. So, just for example, suppose there is a residue A in sequence 1 and there is a residue A in sequence 2. So, we compare sequence 1 of residue A with sequence 2 of residue A. If there is a matching, it plot a dot in 2D matrix. So, there is a match, means there is a correspondence between these two sequence of residue 1, this one and this one. Same as we compare sequence 1 with sequence 2 of second residue, there is A and there is T. There is no correspondence between A and T. So, this position of matrix is blank, no dot, same as in other residues A, C, G, T, जहाँ पर भी हमको क्या नाम, जहाँ पर भी हमको मैचिंग मिलेगा, करस्पॉन्डेंस मिलेगा, वहाँ पर एक डॉट को प्लॉट कर दिया जाएगा, जैसे कि हमको यहाँ पर दिख रहा है। ऐसे ही हम परफॉर्म करेंगे। सेकेंड रेजिड्यू को लेंगे सीक्वेंस फर्स्ट के, सेकेंड रेजिड्यू को लेंगे सीक्वेंस 2 के अदर रेजिड्यूज से मैच कराएंगे। तो अगर हमको यहाँ पर कोई मैचिंग दिख रही है, सपोज यहाँ पर T है, यहाँ पर भी T है, अगर हमको यहाँ पर मैचिंग दिख रही है, इट मीन्स देयर इज ए करस्पॉन्डेंस, इनके बीच में कोई करस्पॉन्डेंस है, तो हम यहाँ पर डॉट को प्लॉट कर देंगे। अगर करस्पॉन्डेंस नहीं है तो वो मैट्रिक्स पोजीशन ब्लैंक रहेगी। और बाकी अदर रेजिड्यूज से भी हम मैच करेंगे, जैसे T को हम C से मैच करेंगे, अगर कोई मैचिंग आ रही है तो डॉट आएगा, अदरवाइज मैट्रिक पोजीशन ब्लैंक रहेगी। तो यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हैं कि कोई भी और हमारे इस एग्जाम्पल में कोई भी हमारे कोई भी कॉमन रेजिड्यूज नहीं है, तो हम इसको आगे बढ़ जाएंगे। फिर हम ऐसे ही थर्ड रेजिड्यू लेंगे, फर्स्ट सीक्वेंस के थर्ड रेजिड्यू को दूसरे सीक्वेंस के सभी रेजिड्यूज से साथ मैच करेंगे। जहाँ पर भी मैचिंग आएगी वहाँ पर हम डॉट प्लॉट करेंगे, अदरवाइज हमारी जो मैट्रिक पोजीशन है वो ब्लैंक रहेगी। सो हम देख सकते हैं यहाँ पर कि हमारी यहाँ पर एक डॉट यहाँ पर डॉट आ रहा है, क्योंकि यहाँ पर हमारी मैचिंग आ रही है। ओके, सो बाकी अदरवाइज जितनी भी पोजीशन है, जैसे ए और सी में कोई करस्पॉन्डेंस नहीं है तो मैट्रिक पोजीशन ब्लैंक रहेगी, टी और सी में कोई करस्पॉन्डेंस नहीं है तो मैट्रिक पोजीशन ब्लैंक रहेगी, जी और सी में कोई भी करस्पॉन्डेंस नहीं है तो मैट्रिक्स पोजीशन ब्लैंक रहेगी। बट इन केस ऑफ सी और सी there is a correspondence between these two sequence, so this matrix position filled by a dot. Okay, so next again C, there is no correspondence between C and A, so matrix position are blank. Next, second sequence, second residue is G. It is compared with all residues of sequence 2. There is, if there is a correspondence, then put a dot. If there is no correspondence, then matrix position blank. So you can see that there is no correspondence between G and A, so this matrix position are blank. Same as G and T, there is no correspondence, so there this matrix position are also blank. There is G and G, so this is the correspondence between this residue and this residue, so this matrix position are filled by a dot. And again there is second next one residue is G, so C, so there is no correspondence between G and C, so this matrix position are blank. And last one is G and A, there is no correspondence between G and A, so this matrix position are also blank. Next residue is A. If there is, you can say, you can see that there is a sequence A, sequence first of residue A, correspondence with sequence 2 of residue A, so there is a dot in this matrix. And there is no correspondence between A and T, so this matrix position are blank. There is no correspondence between A and G, so this matrix position are also blank. There is no correspondence between this A and G, C, so there is no so there is this matrix position are also blank. There is a correspondence, you can see this there, here A and this is A, so there is a correspondence between these two sequence, so we put a plot, we put a dot in this matrix. When these matrix are filled by all correspondence, then it plot a diagonal line from which start from lower right corner of matrix to upper left corner of the matrix, like that. जितने भी इस डॉट लाइन पर, डायगोनल लाइन पर जितने भी डॉट्स आ रहे होंगे वो सभी मैचिंग को डिफाइन करते हैं, या वो सभी मैचिंग को डिफाइन करते हैं, इट डिफाइंस optimal alignment part of these two sequence. So, this is the result. If we see the result of this alignment, suppose we have sequence 1 A T C G A and sequence 2 A T G C A. So, we have matching a correspondence in A, T and A. There is 3 dot, there are 3 dots, this one on diagonal line, this one, this matrix is on diagonal line, and this G is also in diagonal line. So, this is C, this T A T C diagonal line. So, this is also a residue matching, and this A. So, there are some residues matching a correspondence between A, T, G and A. This is the final result of this dot matrix method. So, we will discuss on dot matrix method. The other method is dynamic programming method. Other second method is dynamic programming algorithm, a method. It is also called as scoring matrix. It is also called as scoring matrix. It is also called as scoring matrix. Then this is also called as scoring matrix. Same as here we have two sequence 1 and sequence 2, A, T, C, G, A and so on, A, T, C, G, A, T and so on. As you know by the name, this is scoring matrix. If there is a match, we score 1. If there is mismatch, you can say there is no correspondence, so we give 0 for the alignment. So, it follows, basically it follows a law, we can say this A is maximum score in current matrix from these 3 sites. So, we will see that sequence A, T, G, A, T, C, G, A and so on. This is sequence 1, this is sequence 2, A, T, G A T and so on. As you know by the name scoring matrix, if there is a correspondence, we put 1 for 1 for residues matching. So we say that there is a correspondence between 1 and A, so we put 1 here, or there is no correspondence, T 0 0 0 1. Second round, if there is correspondence, then we write 1, or no correspondence, we write 0. So we see that there is A and there is T. So there is no correspondence between these two residues, so we put 0, but follow this rule, मैक्सिमम स्कोर 1, यहाँ से कोई स्कोर मिल सकता है हमको, यहाँ से भी कोई स्कोर मिल सकता है, मतलब फर्स्ट राउंड की जो हमारी स्कैनिंग है उसका स्कोर को भी हम काउंट लेके चलते हैं. सो जो मैक्सिमम स्कोर हमको फर्स्ट राउंड से मिला उसको हम पुट कर सकते हैं इसमें सेकेंड राउंड के स्कोर में. सो हमको फर्स्ट राउंड में यहाँ से हमको फर्स्ट 1 मिल रहा था, चूँकि इसका अपना रेजिड्यू मैचिंग 0 था, तो 1 प्लस 0 यहाँ पर मैक्सिमम स्कोर 1 लेगा. सेम एज यहाँ पर आएंगे तो यहाँ पर T है और यहाँ पर भी T है, इट मीन्स इनके बीच में कोई ना कोई रिलेशन है या कोई ना कोई करस्पॉन्डेंस है. सो इसका जो अपना स्कोर है वो 1 रहेगा, बट यहाँ से इस मैट्रिक्स से फर्स्ट राउंड की या प्रीवियस मैट्रिक्स से और डायगोनल मैट्रिक्स से जो भी मैक्सिमम स्कोर होगा वो इसके अंदर पुट होगा. सो वी कैन राइट, we can say that there is 0, there is 1, there is also 1. So 1 इसका ऑलरेडी है, 1 पहले से हमको मिला, तो मैक्सिमम स्कोर 2. Here maximum score 2, here maximum score 2, here maximum score 2, because there is 0 0 और यहाँ से 2. So maximum score 2, same as in third round scanning, there is correspondence or there is no correspondence between A and G. So we the score of this matrix is 0, and maximum score from either side is 1 1, from this side is 1, there is no correspondence, so 0, maximum score is 2 from this side, so 2. इस तरह से हम पूरी मैट्रिक्स को फिल करेंगे जो हमारी मैक्सिमम स्कोर को डिफाइन करेगा. 2 इसका अपना जो मैट्रिक्स का है स्कोर वो 1 है, क्योंकि यहाँ पर भी G है और यहाँ पर भी G है, तो मैचिंग के लिए 1 है. बट मैक्सिमम स्कोर है, यहाँ से हमको 2 मिल रहा, यहाँ से 2 मिल रहा और यहाँ से भी 2 मिल रहा, तो ये 3. तो यहाँ पर हमारा मैक्सिमम 3 हो जाएगा बिकॉज ऑफ दिस साइड. इस तरह से हम पूरी मैट्रिक्स को फिल करेंगे, और जो भी मैट्रिक्स फिल हो जाएगी, पूरी मैट्रिक्स जब हमारी फिल हो जाएगी, तो हम डायगोनल पाथ को ड्रॉ करेंगे फ्रॉम द लोअर एंड से लेके राइट अपर लेफ्ट कॉर्नर तक, जिसके अंदर हमारे मैक्सिमम स्कोर आने चाहिए. मैक्सिमम स्कोर मीन्स जो हमने मैट्रिक्स में फिल किए हैं या जो प्रोग्राम मैट्रिक्स में फिल करता है, इसमें जितने भी मैक्सिमम स्कोर्स हैं जो डायगोनल लाइंस में आ रहे होंगे उसको हम कहते हैं मैचिंग अलाइनमेंट या अलाइनमेंट पाथ, जो डिफाइन करता है इन दो अननोन सीक्वेंस के बीच में कितना करस्पॉन्डेंस है या कितना रेजिड्यू एस्टेब्लिशमेंट है. ये डिफाइन करता है डायनेमिक प्रोग्रामिंग मेथड. सो आई होप you will understand these two methods. In next video we will define word based method by the BLAST, basic local alignment search tool, and FASTA. These are two word based alignment method. We can also say this is similarity searching method, because of we have one unknown sequence, we find the similarity between the unknown sequence, we done BLAST or FASTA. So that's all.